Hello everyone and welcome back to English Fluency Teacher. Today's video is a very special one. I've collected many of our previous English shadowing practice videos and combined them into one powerful extended session for you. That means you don't need to search for the next lesson. You don't need to switch between videos. You can simply press play and continue practicing for as long as you want. One of the best things about this video is that you can practice anywhere and anytime. You can practice while traveling on the bus or train. You can practice while walking outside. You can practice while commuting to work. You can even practice while doing simple tasks at home. All you need is your voice and your focus. In this video, you will practice English sentences from many different daily life topics. You will practice conversations, opinions, real-life situations, and natural expressions that native speakers actually use. This kind of practice will help you become more comfortable speaking about everyday topics in English. Here's how this session works. I will read each sentence clearly and naturally. After I read the sentence, I will pause. During that pause, it will be your time to repeat the sentence out loud. Don't just repeat quietly in your head, speak out loud. Try to copy my tone, copy my rhythm, copy my pronunciation. Copy the emotion and flow of the sentence. This is how you train your mouth and your brain to work together in English. If you sometimes feel like you understand English but struggle to speak it, this practice will help you. If you hesitate before answering simple questions, this practice will help you. If you want to sound more natural and confident, this video is definitely for you. By practicing with this full session, you will improve your listening skills. You will improve your speaking rhythm. You will improve your pronunciation. And most importantly, you will build real confidence. I strongly encourage you to watch the complete video. Don't stop halfway. The longer you practice, the stronger your fluency becomes. Fluency is not built in one day. It is built through consistent, focused repetition. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready to speak. Let's start practicing together. I try to stay positive and focus on what I can control. I remind myself that progress takes time and every small step matters. I set small goals for myself and celebrate when I achieve them. I try to learn something new every day, even if it's just one word. When I don't understand something, I ask questions and seek help. I enjoy watching educational videos and taking notes. I practice English by reading aloud and repeating sentences. I challenge myself to speak without translating from my native language. I learn from my mistakes and use them to improve. I stay curious and open-minded about different ideas and perspectives. I believe that consistency is more important than perfection. I remind myself that every effort I make brings me closer to fluency. Sometimes I feel nervous when speaking English, but I keep trying. I think learning a new language opens doors to new cultures and friendships. I enjoy spending weekends doing simple things like cooking and relaxing. I believe that small habits shape the quality of our lives over time. I remind myself every day that progress is more important than perfection. I try to stay focused on what I can control and let go of what I can't. I believe that consistency is the key to mastering any skill, including English. I celebrate small wins because they keep me motivated and moving forward. I try to surround myself with punsel. I believe that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. I practice gratitude daily to stay grounded and positive. I make time every week to clean and reset my living space. I personally prefer quiet cafes over crowded restaurants when meeting friends. I think reading fiction is a great way to improve imagination and vocabulary. I enjoy working in the morning because my mind feels fresh and focused. I believe that kindness and patience go a long way in daily life. I usually choose comfort over fashion when picking clothes for the day. I find that journaling helps me process my thoughts and emotions. I prefer walking to short destinations instead of driving whenever possible. I get frustrated when I forget words, but I know it's part of the process. I feel proud of myself when I speak clearly and confidently. I remind myself that it's okay to make mistakes while learning. I feel more motivated when I see progress in my speaking skills. I try to stay calm and patient when things don't go as planned. I feel happy When I understand native speakers in real conversations. I sometimes feel shy, but I push myself to speak anyway. I feel more confident when I practice regularly and stay consistent. I remind myself that every learner goes through ups and downs. I love exploring new places and learning about different cultures. Before travelling, I always check my documents and pack carefully. I try to learn a few basic phrases in the local language. I enjoy trying new foods and meeting local people. I take lots of photos to remember the experience. I felt peaceful by the end of the day. I felt peaceful by the end of the day. I read a few pages before sleeping. I read a few pages before sleeping. It was a simple but good day. It was a simple but good day. I'm feeling motivated today. I'm feeling motivated today. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive. Sometimes I feel a little nervous. Sometimes I feel a little nervous. But I remind myself to stay calm. But I remind myself to stay calm. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm proud of my progress so far. I'm proud of my progress so far. I cook dinner at home. I cook dinner at home. I clean the kitchen daily. I clean the kitchen daily. I watch TV with family. I watch TV with family. I read books at night. I read books at night. I talk with friends online. I talk with friends online. I write notes every evening. I write notes every evening. I sleep around midnight. I sleep around midnight. I wake up feeling fresh. I wake up feeling fresh. I plan my day carefully. I plan my day carefully. I wake up very early. I wake up very early. I brush my teeth quickly. I brush my teeth quickly. I eat breakfast with family. I eat breakfast with family. I go to work at 9. I go to work at 9. I study English at night. I study English at night. I take the bus daily. I take the bus daily. I usually walk to school. I usually walk to school. I drink tea after lunch. I drink tea after lunch. I finish work at 5. Sometimes rest is the best solution. Sometimes rest is the best solution. I'm learning to enjoy the process. I'm learning to enjoy the process. What's new at work lately? What's new at work lately? I'm learning to trust myself more. I'm learning to trust myself more. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Every day is a new chance. Every day is a new chance. I believe in small improvements. I believe in small improvements. Confidence comes with practice. Confidence comes with practice. I'm learning to speak up more. I'm learning to speak up more. After work, I often buy groceries at the supermarket. I like to buy fresh fruit and vegetables for dinner. I sometimes meet a friend for dinner outside. On weekends, I usually cook a big meal at home. After dinner, I sometimes play video games for fun. Occasionally, I write in my diary about my day. On Fridays, I sometimes stay up late watching movies. On Saturdays, I often clean the house in the morning. On Sundays, I usually rest and prepare for the new week. I usually check my progress in the afternoon. If I have questions, I ask my manager for advice. Sometimes I give a short presentation about my work. At the end of the day, I try to organise my desk. I usually leave the office around 5:40 p.m. Before leaving, I say goodbye to my co-workers. After work, I take the bus back home. On the bus, I sometimes listen to a podcast. When I arrive home, I take off my shoes and relax. I usually drink a glass of water or juice. If I feel hungry, I prepare dinner right away. I often cook simple meals like pasta or soup. Sometimes I order food if I feel too tired to cook. I enjoy eating dinner while watching TV. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. If I have trash, I take it outside. I usually spend some time watching YouTube videos. Sometimes I read a book instead of watching TV. If I have energy, I do some light exercise at home. Occasionally, I call my family to ask about their day. I sometimes chat with friends online in the evening. Before bed, I prepare my clothes for the next day. I also write down important tasks for tomorrow. I usually brush my teeth and wash my face before sleeping. If I have time, I read a few pages of a book in bed. I try to think positively before closing my eyes. I often wake up earlier on Mondays to prepare for the week. On rainy mornings, I feel lazy and want to stay in bed. Sometimes I skip breakfast when I'm in a hurry. I always take my umbrella if the weather looks bad. If the bus is too crowded, I sometimes walk to work. I usually drink tea when I don't feel like having coffee. At work, I try to stay organised and productive. If I make a mistake, I always try to fix it quickly. When I have free time, I read articles about technology. I often help my co-workers when they ask for support. At lunch, I sometimes try new restaurants with my colleagues. In the afternoon, I usually feel a bit sleepy. I sometimes take a quick nap if I work from home. The weather looked beautiful. The sky was blue. And a few birds were flying near the trees. I drank a glass of water and felt refreshed. At noon, I made myself lunch. I cooked rice with vegetables and chicken. The smell of garlic and onions filled the kitchen. I set the table and enjoyed my meal slowly. I thought about my morning and felt satisfied. After eating, I cleaned the dishes and dried them. I also wiped the counters and swept the kitchen floor. When the kitchen looked clean, I went to the living room. I sat on the sofa and picked up my book. I had started the book last week and I was excited to continue. I read about 25 pages. The story was interesting and I didn't notice the time passing. After 1 hour, I closed the book and stretched again. Around 2 p.m., I decided to go outside. I put on my sneakers and left the house for a walk. The air was warm and the sun was shining. I walked slowly through my neighbourhood. I looked at the trees, the houses, and the flowers in the gardens. I washed my hands and sat down at my desk again. I wrote notes, ideas, and even a short to-do list for the evening. At 4 p.m., I decided to do some cleaning. I vacuumed the living room. I dusted the shelves and cleaned the coffee table. I also organised some books and magazines. Then, I watered the plants on the balcony. The plants looked fresh and green after the water. Later, I made myself a small snack. I cut an apple into slices and ate it with some peanut butter. It was simple but tasty. I also made a cup of green tea and drank it while listening to a podcast. Around 5 p.m., I called one of my friends. We talked on the phone for almost an hour. We laughed, shared stories, and even planned to meet on the weekend. Talking to a friend made me feel happy and connected. After the call, I rested for a few minutes. I lay down on the sofa and closed my eyes. I didn't sleep, but I relaxed. After resting for a while, I changed my clothes. I put on a t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. I took my sunglasses and camera, and I left the hotel. I walked down to the beach. The sand was warm under my feet. I took off my sandals and walked barefoot. Children were building sandcastles. A family was playing with a beach ball. Some people were swimming, and others were lying on towels. I walked along the water and took some photos. The sound of the ocean was relaxing. I felt calm and free. After walking for about an hour, I felt hungry. I found a small restaurant near the beach. It had wooden tables and chairs outside. I sat at a table with a view of the ocean. I ordered grilled fish with rice and vegetables. I also ordered a fresh mango juice. The food arrived quickly, and it looked delicious. The fish was soft and full of flavour. The juice was sweet and cold. Then I decided to rent a bicycle. The rental shop was near the hotel. I chose a blue bicycle and paid for 2 hours. I started riding along the coast. The road was narrow, but the view was amazing. On one side, I saw the ocean. On the other side, I saw small shops, houses, and gardens. I stopped a few times to take photos. At one stop, I saw a group of fishermen with their nets. They were smiling and talking while they worked. I watched them for a while, and then I continued riding. Later, I stopped at a local market. The market was full of colours and sounds. I saw fruit stalls with bananas, pineapples, and papayas. I also saw handmade crafts, bags, and jewellery. I bought a bracelet made of seashells. I also bought a small wooden turtle as a souvenir. The sellers were friendly. One woman smiled and asked me where I came from. We talked for a few minutes. Her kindness made me feel welcome. Hard work always pays off. Hard work always pays off. I trust the process completely. I trust the process completely. I'm thankful for my journey. I'm thankful for my journey. Success takes time and patience. Success takes time and patience. I'm not afraid to keep trying. I'm not afraid to keep trying. Hey, how's your morning going? Hey, how's your morning going? It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again. How have you been lately? How have you been lately? Long time no see. Long time no see. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Nothing much, just the usual. Nothing much, just the usual. It's been such a busy week. It's been such a busy week. How's work going for you? Everything's going well, thanks. Everything's going well, thanks. Let's catch up soon. Let's catch up soon. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Take care and stay safe. Take care and stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll text you later. I'll text you later. Let's keep in touch. Let's keep in touch. You made my day. You made my day. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. Hang in there. You did a great job. You did a great job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Better late than never. Better late than never. You never know until you try. You never know until you try. Practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. I'm trying to use English as much as possible. You're doing really well. Keep it up. Good morning. How's your day going so far? Morning. So far, so good. How about you? Yes, I stayed up working on a project. If you need any help, just let me know. I'm okay, just a bit tired today. Thank you, that means a lot. Yeah, I know the feeling. Did you sleep late? I'm trying my best. There's a lot to do this week. I know, but we'll get through it. Wow, you've been working really hard lately. Are you joining the team lunch on Friday? All right, I'll see you in the meeting later. No problem. We're a team after all. Not really. Why? What's up? I was thinking we could grab a coffee or lunch. Have you seen the new schedule for next week? Yes, I am. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I saw it this morning. It looks busy. True, one step at a time. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of meetings. Great, it'll be nice to relax together. Definitely, we all need a break sometimes. Hey, do you have any plans this weekend? I am ready to use English today. I am ready to use English today. I sit down in a quiet place to study. I sit down in a quiet place to study. I turn off distractions and focus on English. I turn off distractions and focus on English. I open my notebook and take a deep breath. I open my notebook and take a deep breath. I listen carefully to every word I hear. I listen carefully to every word I hear. I repeat each sentence with full attention. I repeat each sentence with full attention. I feel my tongue moving more easily now. I feel my tongue moving more easily now. I know that practice makes progress every day. I know that practice makes progress every day. I am proud of my effort to learn. I am proud of my effort to learn. I arrive at work or school on time. I arrive at work or school on time. I greet people with a friendly, "Good morning." I greet people with a friendly, "Good morning." I listen carefully when others speak to me. I listen carefully when others speak to me. I try to answer in English when I can. I try to answer in English when I can. I ask questions when I don't understand something. I ask questions when I don't understand something. I do not let mistakes stop me. I do not let mistakes stop me. I learn something from every mistake I make. I learn something from every mistake I make. I forgive myself quickly and move on. I forgive myself quickly and move on. I speak even when I feel nervous. I speak even when I feel nervous. I know that brave people feel fear too. I know that brave people feel fear too. Sometimes I eat fruit, like bananas or apples. While I eat, I like to listen to an English podcast. While I eat, I like to listen to an English podcast. After breakfast, I take a quick shower. After breakfast, I take a quick shower. If I work from home, I wear something comfortable. If I work from home, I wear something comfortable. If I have to go out, I choose my favourite shirt and jeans. If I have to go out, I choose my favourite shirt and jeans. Before I start work, I check my to-do list. Before I start work, I check my to-do list. I write down the things I need to finish today. I write down the things I need to finish today. It helps me stay focused and organized. It helps me stay focused and organized. At around 9 a.m., I sit at my desk and open my laptop. While I work, I keep a bottle of water near me. Staying hydrated helps me concentrate better. Staying hydrated helps me concentrate better. After working for a few hours, I take a short break. Maybe rice with vegetables or pasta. Maybe rice with vegetables or pasta. Sometimes I order food from a nearby restaurant. Sometimes I order food from a nearby restaurant. While I eat, I like to watch a short YouTube video. While I eat, I like to watch a short YouTube video. After lunch, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. After lunch, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Then I go back to work for a few more hours. Then I go back to work for a few more hours. In the afternoon, I usually have an online meeting. In the afternoon, I usually have an online meeting. If the weather is nice, I go for a short walk outside. If the weather is nice, I go for a short walk outside. It helps me clear my mind and get new energy. It helps me clear my mind and get new energy. After the walk, I return home and finish my last tasks. After the walk, I return home and finish my last tasks. By 6 p.m., I try to close my laptop and stop working. By 6 p.m., I try to close my laptop and stop working. It's important for me to separate work and personal time. It's important for me to separate work and personal time. In the evening, I like to do something relaxing. In the evening, I like to do something relaxing. That made me feel better. The next few days were busy. I learned how to move faster. I learned how to smile, even when I was tired. I learned to say, "Good morning," with confidence. Some customers were kind. Some were impatient. But every day I learned a little more. After 1 week, I made my first perfect cup of coffee. The customer smiled and said, "This is delicious." One afternoon, a woman came in with her little daughter. The girl dropped her ice cream. She looked sad. Without thinking, I gave her a new one for free. The mother smiled and said, "Thank you." You made her day. That small moment made my day too. I realised that my job wasn't just about making coffee. It was about making people happy. It was about kindness. It was about connection. Sometimes work was hard. My feet hurt. I was tired. I made mistakes. But every time I failed, I tried again. On weekends, the cafe was full. The line was long. The air smelled like coffee and chocolate. Everyone was rushing. But somehow I stayed calm. I learned how to multitask. Take orders, smile, listen, and move fast. After 1 month, my manager said, "You're doing a great job." I smiled. That one sentence made me feel confident. I started to enjoy the routine. The smell of coffee every morning. The quiet time after closing when the cafe was empty. Sometimes, after work, I would sit by the window with a cup of hot chocolate. I looked at the street outside. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Not much. Just keeping busy. Not much. Just keeping busy. I've been swamped with work. I've been swamped with work. Do you have a minute? Do you have a minute? I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to check in. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. No worries. Happy to help. No worries. Happy to help. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. I didn't catch that. Sorry. I didn't catch that. Sorry. Could you say that again? Could you say that again? Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate your help. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again. How's everything at your end? How's everything at your end? Same here. Can't complain. Same here. Can't complain. What are you up to later? What are you up to later? I planned my day briefly. I planned my day briefly. I'm excited about this project. I'm excited about this project. I'm a little nervous, honestly. I'm a little nervous, honestly. I'm proud of my progress. I'm proud of my progress. I'm grateful for your support. I'm grateful for your support. That really cheered me up. That really cheered me up. I was surprised by the news. I was surprised by the news. I'm curious to learn more. I'm curious to learn more. I'm confident we can improve. I'm confident we can improve. I completely understand your point. I completely understand your point. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. I'm not sure I agree. I'm not sure I agree. Let's look at both sides. Let's look at both sides. I changed my mind later. I changed my mind later. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive. That was a tough decision. That was a tough decision. The sunset looked amazing yesterday. The sunset looked amazing yesterday. It's colder than I expected. It's colder than I expected. The forecast changed again. The forecast changed again. The storm passed overnight. The storm passed overnight. The morning was foggy today. The morning was foggy today. The clouds moved quickly. The clouds moved quickly. The temperature dropped sharply. The temperature dropped sharply. The evening felt peaceful outside. The evening felt peaceful outside. Let's enjoy the nice weather. Let's enjoy the nice weather. Thanks for your help. I feel much clearer now. Thanks for your help. I feel much clearer now. No problem. You can always ask if you need a second opinion. No problem. You can always ask if you need a second opinion. By the way, do you know the final deadline for the report? By the way, do you know the final deadline for the report? Yes, the official deadline is tomorrow at noon. Yes, the official deadline is tomorrow at noon. Okay, then I'll make sure everything is ready before that. Okay, then I'll make sure everything is ready before that. Great. Once it's submitted, we can relax a little. Great. Once it's submitted, we can relax a little. Are you free later if I have one more quick question? Are you free later if I have one more quick question? Yes, just send a message and we can jump on a quick call. Yes, just send a message and we can jump on a quick call. Perfect. Thanks for being so supportive. Perfect. Thanks for being so supportive. How have you been lately? Everything okay? How have you been lately? Everything okay? Yeah, pretty good. Just busy with work and life. Yeah, pretty good. Just busy with work and life. Same here. The days go by so fast. Same here. The days go by so fast. So, tell me, what's new with you? So, tell me, what's new with you? I recently changed my job, actually. I recently changed my job, actually. Really? That's exciting. How's the new place? Really? That's exciting. How's the new place? It's challenging, but I feel like I'm learning a lot. It's challenging, but I feel like I'm learning a lot. That's great. I'm really happy for you. That's great. I'm really happy for you. What about you? Are you still in the same company? What about you? Are you still in the same company? Yes, I am, but my role has changed a little. Yes, I am, but my role has changed a little. Oh, nice. What are you doing now? Oh, nice. What are you doing now? I'm leading a small team, so I have more responsibility. I'm leading a small team, so I have more responsibility. How is your family doing? Is everyone okay? How is your family doing? Is everyone okay? They're all good, just busy with their own routines. They're all good, just busy with their own routines. That's nice to hear. I'm glad everyone is doing well. That's nice to hear. I'm glad everyone is doing well. Yeah, we try to stay in touch, even when life gets busy. Yeah, we try to stay in touch, even when life gets busy. Have you picked up any new hobbies recently? Have you picked up any new hobbies recently? Yes, I started going for evening walks to clear my mind. Yes, I started going for evening walks to clear my mind. That sounds so relaxing. I should try that too. That sounds so relaxing. I should try that too. We could go for a walk together next time we meet. We could go for a walk together next time we meet. I'd love that. Let's not wait another year this time. I'd love that. Let's not wait another year this time. The weather was perfect that day. The weather was perfect that day. I watched the sunset by the beach. I watched the sunset by the beach. It felt like a dream come true. It felt like a dream come true. I learnt something new about myself. I learnt something new about myself. Every trip changes you a little. Every trip changes you a little. I brought back so many memories. I brought back so many memories. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy today. That made my day. That made my day. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling. This feels amazing. This feels amazing. I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of myself. You did a great job. You did a great job. That's wonderful news. That's wonderful news. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Life feels good right now. Life feels good right now. I feel a little down today. I feel a little down today. I'm not in the best mood. I'm not in the best mood. It's been a hard week. It's been a hard week. I just need some quiet time. I just need some quiet time. I miss my family a lot. I miss my family a lot. I wish things were easier. I wish things were easier. I eat breakfast to give myself energy for the day. I eat breakfast to give myself energy for the day. I check my schedule and plan my main tasks. I check my schedule and plan my main tasks. During the day, I try to stay focused on what I need to do. During the day, I try to stay focused on what I need to do. I take short breaks so I don't feel too tired. I take short breaks so I don't feel too tired. After work or school, I like to relax for a while. After work or school, I like to relax for a while. In the evening, I often watch videos or study English. In the evening, I often watch videos or study English. Before bed, I think about my day and my progress. Before bed, I think about my day and my progress. In my free time, I enjoy doing things that make me happy. In my free time, I enjoy doing things that make me happy. I enjoy reading books, articles, or posts that interest me. I enjoy reading books, articles, or posts that interest me. I like spending time with friends and sharing stories. I like spending time with friends and sharing stories. When I have more time, I enjoy going for a walk outside. When I have more time, I enjoy going for a walk outside. Sometimes I try new hobbies just to explore different things. Sometimes I try new hobbies just to explore different things. I think it's important to balance work and relaxation. I think it's important to balance work and relaxation. My hobbies help me reduce stress and feel more positive. My hobbies help me reduce stress and feel more positive. I enjoy using my free time in a way that helps me grow. I enjoy using my free time in a way that helps me grow. My favourite time of day is the evening when I can relax. My favourite time of day is the evening when I can relax. My favourite drink is usually tea, coffee, or juice. My favourite drink is usually tea, coffee, or juice. I enjoy visiting my favourite cafe or place in the city. I enjoy visiting my favourite cafe or place in the city. I like spending time with my favourite people in my life. I like spending time with my favourite people in my life. I feel happy when I talk about the things I love. I feel happy when I talk about the things I love. My favourite things in life remind me to be grateful. My favourite things in life remind me to be grateful. I think I am a calm and understanding person. I think I am a calm and understanding person. I try to be kind and respectful to everyone I meet. I try to be kind and respectful to everyone I meet. I like people who are honest and supportive. I like people who are honest and supportive. I admire people who work hard and never give up. I admire people who work hard and never give up. I enjoy spending time with positive and open-minded people. I enjoy spending time with positive and open-minded people. I try to listen carefully when someone is talking to me. I try to listen carefully when someone is talking to me. I want to be the kind of person who encourages others. I want to be the kind of person who encourages others. I think it's important to understand different personalities. I think it's important to understand different personalities. I accept that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I accept that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I am also learning to understand myself better every day. I am also learning to understand myself better every day. I come from a place that is special to me. I come from a place that is special to me. My hometown has its own culture, traditions, and style. My hometown has its own culture, traditions, and style. I like visiting local markets, parks, or quiet areas. I like visiting local markets, parks, or quiet areas. Some places in my town are busy, while others are peaceful. Some places in my town are busy, while others are peaceful. I feel proud of where I come from. I feel proud of where I come from. Do you sell peanut butter? Do you sell peanut butter? I need half a dozen eggs. I need half a dozen eggs. Can you weigh these bananas? Can you weigh these bananas? Is this bread baked today? Is this bread baked today? I need a bag of flour. I need a bag of flour. Can I get bottled water? Can I get bottled water? Do you sell fresh fish here? Do you sell fresh fish here? I want some green vegetables. I want some green vegetables. Do you have this in blue? Do you have this in blue? I need a larger size. I need a larger size. Can I try this on? Can I try this on? These shoes are too small. These shoes are too small. The dress looks beautiful. The dress looks beautiful. Do you sell winter jackets? Do you sell winter jackets? I need a medium size. I need a medium size. Do you have this in red? Do you have this in red? Can I see the price tag? Can I see the price tag? This shirt feels too tight. This shirt feels too tight. Do you sell formal shoes? Do you sell formal shoes? Where are the fitting rooms? Where are the fitting rooms? I want something more casual. I want something more casual. Do you have kids' clothing? Do you have kids' clothing? This fabric feels very soft. This fabric feels very soft. Can I get a smaller size? Can I get a smaller size? Do you have this in stock? Do you have this in stock? I need a pair of jeans. I need a pair of jeans. Does this come in black? Does this come in black? That jacket is very stylish. That jacket is very stylish. Can I buy this sweater? Can I buy this sweater? Do you sell leather belts? Do you sell leather belts? These pants are too long. These pants are too long. Do you have a size chart? Do you have a size chart? I like the colour of this. I like the colour of this. I'd like some water, please. I'd like some water, please. What do you recommend today? What do you recommend today? I'll have the chicken soup. I'll have the chicken soup. Can I get the bill? Can I get the bill? Do you serve vegetarian food? Do you serve vegetarian food? This table is too small. This table is too small. Can we sit near the window? Can we sit near the window? I need an extra plate. I need an extra plate. Can I order some rice? Can I order some rice? Is dessert included in this? Is dessert included in this? Can you bring more water? Can you bring more water? How spicy is this dish? How spicy is this dish? Can I pay at the table? Can I pay at the table? I'd like a glass of juice. I'd like a glass of juice. Do you have today's special? Do you have today's special? Can you make it less spicy? Can you make it less spicy? I'd like a coffee, please. I'd like a coffee, please. Is service charge included here? Is service charge included here? Can we get 2 spoons? Can we get 2 spoons? Can I order more bread? Can I order more bread? Do you serve seafood here? Do you serve seafood here? I'll take the beef steak. I'll take the beef steak. The soup is too hot. The soup is too hot. The salad tastes very fresh. The salad tastes very fresh. Can I change my order? Can I change my order? Please bring the check quickly. Please bring the check quickly. Do you have free Wi-Fi? Do you have free Wi-Fi? Can I see the dessert menu? Can I see the dessert menu? Thank you, the food was great. Thank you, the food was great. I'll take a hot coffee. I'll take a hot coffee. Do you have green tea? Do you have green tea? I want fresh orange juice. I want fresh orange juice. Can I get it iced? Can I get it iced? Add extra sugar, please. Add extra sugar, please. Do you serve black coffee? Do you serve black coffee? I'd like a small sandwich. I'd like a small sandwich. Can I get cold water? Can I get cold water? I need a cup of tea. I need a cup of tea. Please give me a muffin. Please give me a muffin. Do you have soft drinks? I want a bottle of juice. I want a bottle of juice. Can I order French fries? Can I order French fries? Please make it less sweet. Please make it less sweet. Do you sell fresh smoothies? Do you sell fresh smoothies? I'd like an iced latte. I'd like an iced latte. Can I get some cookies? Can I get some cookies? Please make it to go. Please make it to go. Do you have any cake? Do you have any cake? Do you have small change? Do you have small change? Keep the change, thank you. Keep the change, thank you. Is tax included in this? Is tax included in this? Can I get a receipt? Can I get a receipt? Do you accept debit cards? Do you accept debit cards? Can I pay in dollars? Can I pay in dollars? Please give me the bill. Please give me the bill. Is service charge included? Is service charge included? Do you take cash only? Do you take cash only? I don't have enough change. I don't have enough change. Can you split the bill? Can you split the bill? I need an ATM nearby. I need an ATM nearby. Can I pay in coins? Can I pay in coins? Is there a minimum payment? Is there a minimum payment? Do you accept mobile payments? Do you accept mobile payments? Can you break this note? Can you break this note? I would like a refund. I would like a refund. Let's cook dinner tonight. Let's cook dinner tonight. Please wash the vegetables. The soup needs more salt. The soup needs more salt. Cut the bread into slices. Cut the bread into slices. Boil some water for tea. Boil some water for tea. I will cook the chicken. I will cook the chicken. The rice is too soft. The rice is too soft. Please set the table now. Please set the table now. Add some oil to the pan. Add some oil to the pan. I want to bake a cake. I want to bake a cake. Please cut the onions thin. Please cut the onions thin. I need a clean plate. I need a clean plate. Wash the dishes after dinner. Wash the dishes after dinner. I will make scrambled eggs. I will make scrambled eggs. The salad tastes really fresh. The salad tastes really fresh. This smells really delicious. This smells really delicious. That looks too spicy. That looks too spicy. I want a bag of rice. I want a bag of rice. Can I taste this first? Can I taste this first? Please give me fresh ones. Please give me fresh ones. How much is this bread? How much is this bread? That smells very tasty. That smells very tasty. Could you please speak slowly? Could you please speak slowly? Thank you. That was delicious. Thank you. That was delicious. I'm grateful for your service. I'm grateful for your service. Can I get some advice? Can I get some advice? Please wait a few minutes. Please wait a few minutes. Thanks. I will take it. Thanks. I will take it. That's very helpful, thank you. That's very helpful, thank you. Great job for making it to the end of this full shadowing session. If you practiced all the way through, you should feel more comfortable, more focused, and more confident with your English. Today you practiced sentences from many different daily life topics. You trained your listening, you trained your speaking, and you trained your brain to think more naturally in English. That is real progress. Even if it felt challenging at some points, that's completely normal. Growth happens when we push ourselves just a little beyond our comfort zone. If you want faster improvement, come back and practice this video again. Repetition builds fluency. Consistency builds confidence. Try to make shadowing a daily habit. Even 15 or 20 minutes a day can create powerful results over time. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments where you practiced today. Were you at home, walking outside, or travelling somewhere? I'm really proud of you for continuing your English journey. Keep showing up, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next lesson.